right, everybody say hi, Maya. Hi, Maya. Okay, here's my announcement. Tomorrow's a Veterans Day program. It's going to be the majority of the majority of third period and then part of this period. I don't know how long, but I am going to be gone tomorrow. Okay? So, I think my sub is Mr. Johnson. I don't know for sure, but there's the deal. So, what I am going to do is, I don't know how long of this period is going to be cut into for the Veterans Day program, but you guys are going to be good. And you are going to work on this assignment tomorrow in the remaining class time I give you.
Thank you.
So I am not going to give you a new lesson, correct? Because I don't know how long this class will be. So you will work and you will use your time in class to work on this assignment. So there you go. If you work, I don't care who you work with.
We're doing this assignment tomorrow?
No, they're going to run class times exactly the same. It's just whatever class is cut into, it's cut into that. So you guys will miss the first probably half of this class period, but with what time remains, you will not have a new lesson. I'm just giving you time to work on this assignment. Capiche? Okay, we have the back side of these notes to do, and I'm going to skip example 5. We're going to go straight to, you're not listening. We're going to go straight to example 6, and we're going to go example 6 start to finish. We've got a lot of room here. Example 6 start to finish, lots of stuff to do, but this is our last example, and then we're done. Okay? But this is going to take a little while, all right? So, find all real zeros of this thing, and it is a 7th degree. Woo! 7th degree. That means there could possibly be 7 places. Now, there is not 7 places. How many places are there going to be?
1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
There is.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think this one's just touching right here. Right there. I think that's just touching. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? But assuming we don't know what the graph looks like, right?
We
Okay.
don't have that line on the... Oh, you
Okay.
No, we don't.
So there's that. So there are 4 places. Now, here's the question though. If this is a 7th degree polynomial and we know he's only crossing at 4 places, then where did the other 3 go?
They're imaginary.
3 zeros are imaginary. So I'm going to write that off to the side over here. 3 zeros are imaginary. Okay, so just FYI, we're only going to get 4 of them that work out. 3 of them are imaginary. Here we go. Actually, 3 of them, well, anyway, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Find all real zeros. 7th degree. So we want to do the P over Q method because there's no way of factoring this thing down, okay? So which number is the P number?
What?
Which number is the P number?
20.
20 is the P number. Which one is the Q number?
1.
Oh, that's nice. 1. What's in front of there? Okay, now let's list factors of 20.
1, 2.
1 plus and minus 1 plus and minus 2. Does 3 go into 20?
4 plus minus.
4 goes into 20. Does 5 go into 20?
Plus minus.
Does 6 go into 20?
No.
7,
No.
8,
No.
9,
No.
10,
Yes.
11, 12, 13. The next one is
20.
20.
Oh, you have to add those?
Yep. Okay. Now, one thing that you could do, I sometimes like to do this. Like, I like to do the pairs. So 1 and 20 go together. 2 and 10 go together. 4 and 5 go together. That way I know that I have all of them, right? Okay. Those make up 20. So there's that. Woo. For some reason, he went away. 20. 20. Okay. Now, factors of 1 are
1.
plus minus 1. Okay, so now I do the little loops, and 1 divided by 1 is just 1. So I have plus minus 1. Okay, 2 divided by 1 is plus minus 2. 4 divided by 1, plus minus 4. 5 divided by 1, plus minus 5. 10 divided by 1 is plus minus 10. 20 divided by 1 is plus minus 20. Okay? All right, now this is the list of what?
Possible zeros.
Possible zeros. Okay, possible zeros. Only the possible ones, which means if it's not in this list, give me a number that's not in that list.
87.
There's a lot of them. Okay, now not that one doesn't work. Okay, whole numbers that are not in this list, like 0 is not in this list, like 7 is not in this list. If it's not in this list, that means it's not a 0 unless it is imaginary or it is a really ugly decimal. So decimals could be a thing. Now, 0.5s couldn't be because we've done 0.5s before. But irrational ones like square roots of stuff, those could still be zeros. Okay, but if it's not in this list, it's not a zero. All right, so we're gonna now figure out which one of those actually works. We're gonna divide and conquer like yesterday. How many numbers is this? How many numbers is this again?
5, 6, 12.
12 numbers.
Can we do?
Okay, I'm gonna give you numbers to do, and we're gonna go to table groups here again.
Rachel and I will take one.
No, they got one last
Any of
time.
them.
Okay, just wait. I'll assign you ones here. Okay, so these are the possible zeros to figure out. Here, let's get Kira on board here. These are possible zeros. To figure out which ones work, we plug +1 in to this thing. We plug -1 in. What are we looking for it being?
If it's a zero.
If it's 0, that means it has 0 remainder, right? These are the possible factors. These are the possible zeros. Possible, maybe I put zeros down here. Possible zeros, okay? All right, so I'm going to go through and assign you +, -1, +, -2, blah, 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 okay? I'm going to give +, -1 to Mallory over there because she is by herself. So Mallory gets +, -1. We'll just go around the circle. Rachel, Emma.
You're okay.
Rachel, Emma. +, -2. You guys get +, -4.
Oh, we're gonna get.
You guys get +, -5.
Can we have
You
One in
3
minus
get
No.
+, -10. You guys get +, -20. 20 is the same as 10. Come on.
No, it's not.
Okay, +,
It's
-10,
10.
+, -20. Okay, do it. Tell me what you get. We are looking for it being 0. Everybody plug it in.
Is that it? That seems way too easy.
What? You know, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'll do mine while you're looking at it.
Go. While I'm looking at
A
it.
lot of numbers.
I'm doing
You're
all
doing
this.
+, -10s.
Oh, you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it is.
There you go.
You didn't like my.
Like it seems too simple.
For number 3.
Yes.
I want to read that. Why not?
Too hard.
Do all of them work?
But.
I don't know. It just says list the
By
factors.
first listing the possible factors, then you have to figure out which ones work and then break them down.
What?
You have to figure out which ones work and then break them down.
Positive 5.
Completely factor this by first listing the possible ones.
So
Those
I
are possible.
listed them. Now how do you?
Now
factor
you-
it?
Now, how do you figure out which ones actually work?
That's
Well,
it.
we're doing
Plug
right
them in.
now.
And that's
Plug them
it.
in. But then you have to
Gee, man, I
synthetic
do that.
divide and break down and whatever else.
I don't know how to do that.
Yes, you do.
Mm-mm.
We did it on the front side. You weren't listening. Anywho.
It does not work.
How do I like insert
Yeah,
a
that
negative
one
5?
definitely
Like, how do
does
I?
That's a good question. So what you could do is going up here.
Negative 1,
Stop.
6, 9, 1,
Stop.
4,
I'm gonna go back to right there and you
Good.
put down 5 and you
Should
go,
I use this one
this
and
is the delete button.
happy birthday
There's
to the
second.
You don't even know.
Insert, and you're gonna insert negative. And it won't delete
Oh my.
that. Onto the buy side.
925 million.
Did you do -20 now?
Yeah, I did it.
Okay.
+1 works,
Hey.
-1 does not.
Okay, so let's go through the list and let's figure out which ones work and don't work. I'm gonna go the same route as I did before. Okay? So Mallory said which one worked?
1.
+1 works, -1 doesn't work.
Say it again.
Okay?
Just for a second.
So +1 works, -1 doesn't work. Okay? My 2s. +2 works, but -2 doesn't work. So we've got 2 of them out of the 7, right? 2 of them out of the 7. Really, 2 of them out of the 4. +-4.
5.
Nope, none of them +-4 doesn't work. +-5s?
No.
No?
I didn't
+-10s?
see a pin. I
What?
didn't see that playground.
Child.
I'm still punching them in.
+-20s?
No.
No, neither of them
I'm
work.
by myself over here.
You're
You
not.
got +20?
I'm trying to figure out my homework.
Yes.
Okay, -10 doesn't work.
I'm not even doing video.
-10 doesn't work?
I think I have.
Does +10 work?
I'm working on it.
What have you
You
been
have
doing?
3 people and you
You
don't
have 3
done.
people and you guys are like
I'm
the
the
ones
only
that
one
were
doing
winning.
anything.
I didn't do anything. Mallory had both of them done.
Yeah. Marcus?
Did Mallory have -10? No.
She had.
She had 1 and -1. You have an extra
Exact
0.
10 doesn't work.
10 doesn't work. Okay. None of those work. So we have 2 of them.
That's not right.
2 of them. That's not right. There should be 4. We see on the graph that there's 4.
Well, where is it on the graph?
Where are they on the graph? So we said-
3.
Hold on. We said 1 and 2 work.
Icky.
1 is right here. 2 is right here.
They're icky.
Now
And then
here's the
-2.
deal, folks. Here's the deal. Mallory's going to verify this, and maybe Marcus if he was listening in calc the other day. But here's the deal. If he crosses, have we talked about this before? Crossing versus touching?
No.
Yeah, multiplicity.
Not in here.
Yeah, in calc we have.
Yeah.
So he's only touching it 2 and he's not crossing it 2. And that means that 2 is showing up more than once, right? We had one like that yesterday where we had like the 1 showing up twice, right? If he touches and doesn't cross, then that means 2 is an answer twice. So I know I at least have that going on, right?
What? Why?
Okay, that's the way that it works.
Pay attention in calc and maybe you'll know.
Say that again.
If it's if it's touching and not crossing, right? Like the 2 is touching and not crossing.
Okay.
That means that he's showing up as an answer more than once. So we have 1 and 2, but we also have another 2.
Or you have to count it then if I'm not.
I mean, kind of, yeah. Yeah, kind of. Okay, so 1, 2, and 2 we know for sure. Now, how do I get to the rest of them?
They're icky.
They're icky ones, right? So let's synthetic divide out at least those 3 and see what we have left over, okay? So I'm going to do synthetic division over here. He's going to be a big, long synthetic divide.
-6.
1, -6. I want to make this smaller.
33. -36. 1. I ran out of room.
1, -6. 9, 7, -28. 33, -36. Whoop. And 20. Ah, heavens. That's big. Which one would you like to do first? 1, 2, or 2? 1?
1.
Okay. There you go. Get this synthetic divide ready. Synthetic divide. We're going to pull stuff out. Write this down. Great. Let's just fix this problem. Okay.
He hands it to her.
All right. Synthetic divide. The 1 goes down. Are you okay? You need to go? Okay. 1 goes down. And then we multiply. 1 times 1 is 1. -5. -5. 4. 4. 11. 17. -17. 16. 16. -20. -20. 0. Oh, baby.
Wait,
Like
whoa.
you said, the X here.
33 and 17?
It's 16.
50.
No, you're subtracting 17. Not adding.
I heard.
Okay.
What?
Okay, there's my synthetic divide. Okay, then we're going to synthetic divide the next one, and we might as well branch him off of there also. So we're going to do 2 next, right? 1 goes down, then that's 2, then that's -3, then that's -6, then that's -2, and -4, and 7, and 14, and -3, and -6, and 10, and 20, and
0.
0!
Wow.
All right, I'll let you catch up. Go for it.
You're so fast.
That's because I've had my coffee. That's why I'm speedy. Go. Come on. So. Now, did you guys understand when I said that the 2 has to show up again? Right? The 2 has to show up again. No, the 2 has to show up again because he's only touching it 2 and he's not crossing it 2. So the 2 has to show up again. So we're going to do 2 again and we're going to divide it out. And the 1 goes down. And then 2, and then -1, and then -2, and then -4, and then -8, and then -1, and then...
Whoa.
Okay, go again. Go fast.
Go ahead.
Go fast.
There you go.
You're still going. You're not saying them.
Ma'am.
You can't do that.
There we go.
Whoa.
There we go. Did it work? Okay, now let's write out what this guy...
Like a musical. Everybody's just singing all the time.
Let's write out what this guy is. Here we go.
Musicals have no
All right, let's put our... Let's put...
Have you never watched Romeo and Juliet when they all die? Right?
When Romeo kills himself.
He does?
I want to be Romeo.
I thought they got blown up.
I know.
That's
Anywho.
no musical.
That's what I was thinking of. I was
All right.
thinking Romeo and Juliet.
So we have x to the 7th power. We have this big long thing. And how many did we divide out?
3.
We divided 3 out. So he should now be
To the 4th.
x to the 4th. So we're going to start with x to the 4th here. And we're going to work our way down. So x to the 4th minus x to the 3rd minus 4x squared minus x minus 5. That's what he looks like.
That's our polynomial?
That's our polynomial left over after we divide the other 2 out. after we divide the other two out.
Is that the answer?
Now, how do we get to the other couple of them?
Oh, we had to factor it. No, we had
What?
to break her down.
Do we have to break her down again?
Romeo and Juliet both committed suicide.
Cool. Yes, they did.
Yes, because they went to heaven to live happily ever after.
Well, she did
They
something,
shot
and then
Anywho.
she thought she was dead, so
Anywho.
he killed himself, and then she woke up and.
Okay, let's do something real quick
Are
with
you-
this thing.
How they go to heaven?
Let's do this real quick. Let's do P and Q again. Just real quick.
Wow.
If we do PQ for this thing, what's P?
-5.
5 over
Yeah.
1.
So
Okay.
5, so
Factors of
1.
5 are plus minus 5. Factors of 1 are plus minus 1.
Yeah.
Factors of 1 are plus minus 1. So we've got
1.
5 over 1 and 1 over 1. So plus minus 1, plus minus 5. I don't know if this is going to lead me to what I want, but let's see. Plus minus 1, plus minus 5. We're going to see. We're going to see. Okay? All right. Shall we divide and conquer?
You should change it to my life.
Okay, I'm going to split it right here. Let's do this. Right here. This half of the room. Marcus, Craig. This half of the room is going to do 1, -1.
Alright.
This half of the room is going to do 5, -5.
That's how I got
Okay?
it.
Come on, give me my phone before you.
Just into this equation.
All right.
Right side's going to do 1, -1.
Sorry, that was-
Left side's going to do 5, -5. Yeah,
At the end?
let's try and see.
Emma,
Just
no,
because
that's
he's
my
so big to
homework.
begin with.
What if it's not big?
Then you can get him all worked out. Like if you can do the quadratic formula at the end, go for it.
Well, I'm mad at you. You got it. Give me
Wait,
my-
I
Can I have you do it again?
For
Emma.
negative x is literally just.
Emma.
Yeah, what if it's
No.
a negative and you plug it in
Emma.
for a,
Give me my cat back.
Is it negative 10?
Sorry.
you know?
Are you gonna write your butt on this?
No, not even close.
Yeah, I was gonna write your.
Fives or no?
I don't know. I
I
don't
thought
know.
about
Plus
that,
5 is a
Mom,
no?
and I was like,
Positive
that's
one
not
When
is
you
right.
plug
I
in
believe
5 right
minus
there
5
for
too.
like
I don't
the
need to
third,
write
to the
Sarah.
third, no,
Yeah,
to
so
the
it's-
third.
Yes.
Does it change to positive then?
The cube keeps them negative, but then the negative makes them positive.
When you plug it into your calculator.
So you're gonna plug it in like this,
-1 doesn't work, I don't think.
-1 do not work.
like that.
I had 6
I get a good feeling.
Like that's
Oh,
what
I
you're
always
gonna do.
put the number in.
No.
I get a feeling.
It's
What?
-1 doesn't work.
Like you're gonna plug, like if you're plugging -1 in, you're gonna do that.
This is what I got.
Okay, -1 doesn't work.
No.
Does 5 or -5 work? 5 doesn't. -5 doesn't.
How do you know that?
I don't know.
So
Does
none
it?
of them work.
Does it?
So that's it. That's
Yeah.
the answer.
You need to calm your peonies.
Does 1 and -1 doesn't work?
Right.
Calm down.
You're silly. You're silly. So P and Q didn't work in this case. Crap. Well, how do we break it down more then?
No, we don't. That's done.
Okay.
We gave up.
It's not gonna be that
No,
hard.
it doesn't
level
work.
of broken downness.
I hope I do know.
Okay, so let's list out our factors. Like if we talk about the factorization of it, if we can't go down anymore,
I think you just
factorization, okay? What does 1, 2, and 2 look like as a factor?
1, 2, 2.
Nope. What does it look like as a factor? Like these guys.
X minus 1, X minus 2, X minus
X minus 1, X minus 2, and X minus 2, right? Okay? And then, since we can't break the other ones down into anything that looks nice, we're just going to write that factor. So X to the 4th, that type of thing, right? Minus
That's what?
X cubed minus, because we can't break him down anymore. He's all decimally after that, right?
Really, it's just you can have a variety of answers.
Right. And on the homework assignment, I never give you anything that's X to the 7th power.
You give us X to the 3rd.
Yeah, please,
What?
Please.
You're supposed to do there.
please.
Break it down.
Okay?
You can't,
So
you really
this
cannot
guy
break it
is
down.
completely broken down. There he is, right there. That's all we can do.
No.
That's all we can do.
No.
Break him down like that. Happy with that? Does that make
I
sense?
need you to come here.
Okay. All right. So tomorrow, actually with the remainder of the period, because you're going to need a lot of time to do these. These take a little while, even though I give you mostly nice ones, okay? But use your time to work now, and then tomorrow with whatever time is left, I don't know if you'll have 20 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever, I'll give you time to work. I'll tell my sub, you need to use it, Cray, Ockingay. Clayton Niles. Clayton Niles. Clayton Niles. You need to use it, Clayton Niles. Okay? All right. Everybody say bye, Maya.
Bye.
Bye.